Okay, welcome to What's Broken. It's my first video, so bear with me. I got a free Motomaster battery booster pack, 1200 peak and 600 crank amps. The battery in it I tried charging and it wouldn't take a charge. So, doing a little testing, I went and bought a new battery here, a replacement. First thing I'm going to test is the output of the new charger pack. So it's putting out about 16.04 volts. There you go. Next I'll plug it into here, see if this works. The LED light works. See what we're getting out of the cigarette lighter. It reads 15.85 volts. Seems a little high. We've turned this a bit so maybe you can see it too. Next I want to check what's going through the system. So I got the ground. This will be what's going to the battery when it's charging. I see. I was missing one of the positive leads. So I'm hooked up to the heavy wire going to the battery as well as the charge wire coming through. Let's see what this reads. 15.85, so that's a tad high. Should be 13 and a half to 14 and a half, I believe. Okay, we're back. So I just want to point out I hooked up the black or negative side to the negative terminal and the positive red side to the positive terminal. Now, let me set you down. Can you see that? Just a sec. See what these are putting out at the battery clamps. Positives hooked up, negatives hooked up. Huh. Shows the battery status is good, but maybe it needs to draw a load. Let's try this again. Touch the negative terminal. 14.5 volts going from the charger to the battery, so that's right within spec. Well, I'm going to button this thing all up. I think it's good to go. And I'm glad I salvaged it from the dump. They're about 160 brand new. And I paid about $84 for the battery. And another 20 for the universal booster pack AC charger. Okay, so the battery I took out had some closed cell foam to protect it inside the case. So I'm just going to add these in the same spots as the old battery had it. Okay, we'll go about trying to fit this back together again. Do up the positive side first. Not that it really matters. Hope you can see that. Okay, I'll bring you back once I get the negative side hooked up. This could be a little tedious. Alright, the negative side's hooked up. And I'll just try to fit this back together. Well, it's a tight fit. Perhaps that tape I used for the padding is a little thicker than the factory. That went in first. Alright, so that's in place. I'd marked one of these rear and one front. There will be another 6 shorter screws, and then 3 little bolts at the top of the handle. I'll bring you back when it's all put together. Alright, the case is all back on. So it has a USB on-off switch, the LED on-off switch, the 12-volt cigarette lighter plug, I guess. It's always on. Internal battery status reads high or good. Currently it's showing no voltage. I've hooked up the leads to the positive and negative. When I turn it on, shows 12.99 volts. So I'm going to make the assumption that this thing's good to go, and I guess that's it. We'll see you on the next one.